it's PLB with Basketball News, back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to talk about James Harden and how he's demanded a trade to the 76ers or another contender. So I'm going to talk about my thoughts, my opinions in this video. So if you like this kind of content, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you get notified whenever I upload a video. Check out my baseball channel if you have not yet. Link in the description below. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. About 60% of you that watch these videos are not subscribed. Get your life together, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and leave a like. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. Now, we are going to propose some James Harden trades in this video. Now, yes, they may be crazy, but why not? So, yeah. James Harden is pretty much said that he wants to demand a trade. And this was kind of a little screwy to me when he didn't show up to training camp. Yeah, I mean, it just showed a lack of commitment to the team. It showed a lot about James Harden. James Harden is a player that is getting the reputation of not playing well with other superstars. He's just not suited by the way they play, or he's a player that has the ball in his hands so much. It's ridiculous. And he can't play that great off ball. He's not useful off ball. So he pretty much needs to come in and run the show. Now the ceiling for a James Harden-led team is a team that makes it to the playoffs as a top 6 seed, right? And they're a team that gets bounced in early in the playoffs. That's what a James Harden-led team leads to. And James Harden wants out of Houston, and a lot of people would say that's lame. And they made some good moves this offseason. They got Christian Wood for a pretty cheap contract for what he was supposed to get. They got DeMarcus Cousins. They got John Wall, who he said he preferred over Russell Westbrook and then wants to request a trade after he comes. So he's pretty much already requested a trade once and then said, "Oh, I am committed to the Rockets." That's not true, apparently. And a lot of crazy rumors have been coming out about James Harden and 76ers. But the 76ers look like they want to get a trade done for Harden without giving up Simmons or Embiid. I think they will have to give up Simmons or Embiid if they really do want to make a strong push, because I think other offers are going to be willing to give up a superstar close to player. And I think there's really a top 5 teams that he could go to, which we'll get to in a few minutes. John Wall, though. John Wall, maybe he just did not like the idea. Maybe he was watching training camp somehow. I don't know how he was when he was partying. But maybe he was, or maybe he had saw highlights or something. And he just is not liking the way John Wall performs. Now, he is under COVID protocols. It's not like he's just missing from Rockets training camp. He's under COVID protocols because he was out without a face covering and all that. But, yeah, so James Harden demands a trade to the 76ers or any other contender. Sounds like the 76ers are the main team that he's kind of referring to here. I don't think him in Brooklyn is a great fit, and here's why. Brooklyn already has enough players that are hard enough to play with, and Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Those are the players that really are just tough to play with, or tough to be a teammate of is what I meant. And James Harden's another player that kind of fits in that too. He needs the ball in his hands a lot, but so do Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. Like, the fit there's just not it. So there's 5 teams that I think James Harden could go to. The first one is the Toronto Raptors. The Raptors are kind of in the Giannis sweepstakes, but aren't making that strong of a push. What they would give up is Norman Powell, Kyle Lowry. They would also give up Chris Boucher, and they would give up 6 first-round picks for James Harden. Now, for this trade, it's not a bad trade. Not a bad trade, considering the caliber player that James Harden is. Kyle Lowry, you may not re-sign him anyways, but you're going to have that backcourt of Fred VanVleet and James Harden, and you're going to be looking at a pretty good team. A team that already could make it as a top 5 seed probably in my NBA season predictions that are going to be coming out soon, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. But I think this is what you have to give up for a player like James Harden. Do I see this trade getting done? Probably not. Chris Boucher, I think, is a good player. Norman Powell, he's a role player. And Kyle Lowry, yes, he's very good. But you already have John Wall there. Like, everything just makes me feel like this trade's not going to get done. Next is a trade that a lot of people have been saying. Tobias Harris, or the one that I came up with was Tobias Harris, Terrence Ferguson, Shake Milton, and Matisse Thybulle, and 6 first-round picks for James Harden. This is not a ton to be giving up for James Harden. Tobias Harris is a very overpaid player, and that's just facts. Terrence Ferguson is a player that maybe does have a little potential. He could be like your starting small forward. Maybe. I don't know. But if the Rockets do trade Harden, then obviously John Wall has a bigger role. Christian Wood has a bigger role. And everybody involved has a bigger role. Now, I would like to see DeMarcus Cousins come back and be a good player. I would like to see Christian Wood be a very good player and a superstar type on the team. I would like to see all these things. But I just don't realistically see the Rockets moving on from James Harden. Next is a trade with the Chicago Bulls. They're going to be giving up 6 first-round picks. Lauri Markkanen, Otto Porter, and Daniel Gafford for James Harden. Now, you could say they should give up Zach LaVine in this trade, right? But their picks, they're going to be giving up a lot of picks. This is probably the least likely one on the list, but it's still going to be mentioned. Are the Bulls a contender? That's your own opinion. And next one is with the Miami Heat. The Heat have a pretty good package. Goran Dragic, Andre Iguodala, Kendrick Nunn, Tyler Hero, Myers Leonard, and 5 first-round picks for James Harden. Now, you're probably wondering, why do they have to give up 1 pick less? Here's the reasoning behind this. The reasoning behind this is the fact that they have to give up 1 less pick because Tyler Hero and Kendrick Nunn and valuable young assets are in this trade. The Rockets, if I get this trade, I think I might do it. I think I might do it. Next is a trade that I've already pretty much said that I don't, not a huge fan of, but it's James Harden to the Nets for Spencer Dinwiddie, Karis LeVert, Joe Harris, 6 first-round picks. It's the same thing that everybody else says. I don't like the fit. Yes, it'd be a great big 3. It would be the best big 3 in the league, by far. The Warriors, they came out today and pretty much said, we're not interested in James Harden, which you could argue is a mistake. But I don't think they could probably get a trade done anyways. If they get James Harden, their picks are not going to be valuable at all. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. We did 5 trades that I think could possibly happen, and my thoughts and my opinions. So if you like this kind of content or you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll be back in more videos soon.